Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'll be doing shrimp and grits. Not a traditional Jamaican recipe. In Jamaica we would normally make porridge, but it's an American recipe. I like it and I want to show you guys my recipe today. So I've already made the shrimp stock earlier today. That takes like 20 minutes thereabout. The shrimp stock is really scallion, thyme, onion, sweet pepper, and the shrimp shell. So you could use the shrimp shell from the shrimp that you use to prep to make your shrimp and grits. So these are some of the ingredients I'm using to make the shrimp and grits. The shrimp is peeled and deveined, and you could season it with smoked paprika or cayenne pepper. You could also use salt and pepper. It's up to your choice. So that's my grits, my heavy cream. So I've prepped most of the stuff already. Right now I'm making the shrimp stock. So these are pretty much onion, scallion, thyme, garlic, ginger, green and red bell peppers. So I'll be making a shrimp stock for 20 minutes, and then after 20 minutes I'm going to strain it and reduce it a bit more. And I've already started my grits, so the recipe I'll post on the link. Also remember to subscribe to my channel and give likes and comments if you feel like. So the key to making shrimp and grits, the grits you have to occasionally stir it, like continuously stirring it, because if you don't it's going to be lumpy. The grits should take like 15 minutes thereabout, between 10 and 15 minutes to finish. So I've started the grits. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and start the salted the shrimp and then make the stock reduce a bit, and then I'm going to make the shrimp with the stock. So always remember that you gotta always stir the grits when you're making it, because if you don't it's going to be lumpy. So you want it to be smooth at all times. So the grits you pretty much start out with, like, if you're making it for 2 people, you could use 3 quarts of water and 3 cups of water and 1 cup of grits. And you pretty much try to cook the grits before you start adding the other items. So like maybe 5 to 7 minutes on a medium flame. You keep stirring it until you add your milk, you add your cheese, salt and pepper, and butter. So now I'm going to saute my shrimp. I have my stock reducing. I started it from earlier. And the stock is pretty much the broth I'm pretty much going to use to make my shrimp and grits. Alright, so my shrimp I seasoned earlier. So like I said, when you're making the shrimp and grits, try to season it from earlier. And so I use the headless shrimp, and I try to make sure I devein and clean it and take the shell off. So the shell that you use to take off from the shrimp, then that's the same shrimp shell you could use to make the shrimp stock. So I'm going to go ahead and saute my shrimp. And you don't have to cook it right through. You could saute it for like 2 minutes, because you're going to cook it down with the stock in a few minutes. saute for 2 minutes. Remember to always continue stirring your grits. You could use half teaspoon of salt. Of black pepper. So I'm going to start my shrimp. So while I saute the shrimp, I put it aside. Now I'm going to saute some more veggies. Medium flame, you get a separate pot. I'm going to add my onion, my red and green bell peppers, my garlic and ginger. Ensure you mince your garlic and your ginger. You could dice up some scallions. So I like to use bell peppers to give it an extra flavor. But you can use red and green bell peppers. And you could use like half cup or quarter cup of each. Remember to always continue stirring your grits periodically. Veggie beef sauteed. I'm going to add my onion. I'm going to add some thyme. So the second ingredient, or the third ingredient in the grits, you could add 2 tablespoons of butter. So you could add 2 tablespoons of butter to your grits. Then you could add quarter cups of whole milk. So quarter cup of whole milk. You're going to add it to your grits slowly while stirring. Another ingredient you could add when you're making your shrimp, you could add okra. So you could add like maybe 2 or 3 okra, but not everyone like okra. So I won't be using okra today, but you could also use okra as an option. When you saute your veggie for like 2 minutes, then you're going to add the shrimp stock. So the shrimp stock, it's best for you to make it overnight. So your shrimp stock, you could make it from overnight. So whichever day you plan to make your shrimp and grits, you could make it the day before. Now you could use seasoned salt, you could use black pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and smoked paprika to season your salt for your shrimp. And You could use 1 tablespoon each, except for the paprika you could use half teaspoon of smoked paprika. I know my measurements, I won't be using a measuring spoon, but I would suggest you guys use a measuring spoon when you're making this. I'll post recipe at the end of the video. So like I said before, always continue stirring your grits. Add some garlic, some onion powder. Garlic powder. Smoked paprika, and you could cook it for like 2 to 3 minutes. It's always important to taste your food while you're cooking. While I'm making my sauce, attending to my grits, then we add half cup of cheddar cheese. A half cup of cheddar cheese, and you could also add 1/4 cup of heavy cream. And you slowly add the heavy cream to your grits. So this is the finished product. My grits, the texture should be like this. So not too thick, not too thin. Shrimp should be looking like this. If you want it to be a little bit redder, you could add more smoked paprika. That's your preference. So this is my plating. Gravy. And then I'm going to garnish with some scallion. You could use scallion, or you could use cilantro to garnish. And that's it for today, guys. That's my shrimp and grits. Thank you for tuning in. Peace out.